Good morning. Wake up. Time to wake up and smell the coffee and have some coffee with me, Bob, from OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. Thank you for joining me. Those of you who are going to join me here today. Folks, I want you to know we got Underdog Fantasy. That link is below. It's right at the top. It's great. I'm telling you right now, you get up to 100% deposit match on your first deposit. So do that right now. OddsJam Player Prop mobile app is there too, free for iPhone, iPad, and Mac computers. Click those links below for the sports books in your state, whether it's BetMGM, Caesars, PointsBet, you got it. There are bonuses to be made. Live chat is available. And please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This YouTube channel here, we're gaining people all the time. Let's keep it going. Fill out the form below in the description to get a personal one-on-one tutorial with either Randall, me, or Mike. Mike and I, our Calendly links are below, so you can check that out, all right? Yes. And that does it for my intro. Boy, it's weird when you do this show and it's almost like you're doing it recorded. Not as many people here live right now. So, you know what? We just got to make it through and do the best that we can. Yes, on a regular basis. Taking a look here, I've got to clean up a couple of things. We did have the Giants. And we did have the Cardinals. And we did have first half total runs in that game. Did we have the over 8.5? No. I'm just looking here real quick how many plays we had yesterday. And I believe that we went 3-0, if I'm not mistaken. If I am not mistaken, unless we did this Tigers one. Nope. Okay, so we have the Giants and the Cardinals. And the one other play here. Yeah, okay. So we went 3-0 yesterday, guys. 3-0 for morning coffee picks. So let's take a look at now where we are at. We are sitting here at 164, 126, and 3, folks. 164, 126, and 3. We are cooking along, man. By the way, cheers to you guys. Little coffee time. OddsJam coffee cup. You want to get one of those, contact at oddsjam.com. All right. So, you know what we need to do? Well, let's do the recap. Talk about what happened yesterday, and I've only got one thing to say. Albert Pujols hit number 700 last night, folks. Number 699 and number 700, and he's one of the greatest ball players to ever play. I want you to understand this. Only him and Ted Williams hit 20 home runs in their rookie year, 20 or more, and 20 or more home runs in their final year. The only two. Also, the only two players with 3,000 hits and 700 home runs are Albert Pujols and Hank Aaron. Enough said. Albert the Great, he is fantastic. I love him. Proud that he came back to the Cardinals. Cubs, Pirates. Cubs beat the Pirates 6-5. Brewers beat the Reds 5-3. Andrew McCutchen passes 1,000 career RBIs. That's pretty good. Marlins 5, Nationals 2, Phillies 9, Braves 1. Nola really played good. Or pitched good. Judge still stuck at 60 home runs. Yankees beat the Red Sox 5-4. Orioles beat the Astros 6-0. Glad I stayed away from the Astros in that game. Rays beat the Blue Jays 10-6. Rosarina hit his 20th home run and he drove in 6 runs. Wow. Guardians 6, Rangers 3. Angels 4, Twins 2. Tigers 5-3 over the White Sox. By the way, the Guardians are very close to getting that AL Central title. Rockies 4, Padres 3 in 10. Royals 4, Mariners 1. Whew, rough, man. That's 4 in a row for Kansas City. Mets 9, Athletics 2. Giants beat the Diamondbacks 6-5. And the Cardinals beat the Dodgers 11-0. Folks, he did it. Number 700. Fantastic. I love it. Congratulations to Albert Pujols. And we got some people in here right now. Whoever you are, feel free to join in on the chat. The chat is live. Cheers to you all with a cup of coffee in the OddsJam coffee cup here on a Saturday morning. Cheers. Haven't been getting very much traffic on Facebook lately. And of course, we're always getting traffic on Twitter. And we appreciate all of you out there in the Twitter universe that are helping us promote OddsJam and what a great company OddsJam is. And folks, there's nothing like it out there. And the kind of customer service that we have at OddsJam, nobody has that anywhere. And you can feel comfortable talking to people like me and Mike and Randall and Matt and you know, a host of others, that we will take care of you. We have your interests at heart. All right. I'm going to share my screen. First of all, I want to show you there's a bunch of good stuff on that bet tracker. There's a lot of green there, folks. Lots of green. Big day yesterday. And let me prove it to you. If you recall, I was down at about 180 bucks a few days ago. Well, there we are. We're now up $190, folks. 190 bucks. Love it. Fantastic. And for those of you who think you can't win at betting baseball, you're crazy. You can do it. You just got to go to these recommended filters, use the positive EV page to your advantage. We got $4,321 in profit now. First time over 4,300. Just cooking. Look at the sport. Look at how much we made in baseball. There's $1,000 right there. And positive EV has made us close to $4,000 alone. All right. You got to take that into consideration. All right. Let's hit the positive EV page. Let's make sure that we've got the recommended filters on, which we do. Let's refresh. Okay. Alabama, Vanderbilt, over 59.5 points. I got to jump on this. This one's right at the top. Are you kidding me? 18-cent market with minus 104 on FanDuel, minus 110, no big fair odds. It's got like a 52% chance of hitting. I am all over this one. Let's do it. Let us do it. Okay. Texas A&M, minus 0.5 first quarter point spread. 25-cent market with plus 139. No big fair odds, plus 145 on points bet. You know what? We'll hit this for a half a unit. We're going to hit it for a half a unit. It looks like they got the Argos, and I have not looked to see if Randall has a play on this yet or not. But I'm going to blindly play this. The Argos, 55% chance, minus 120 on BetMGM. We are going to hit this. The Argos on the money line, Toronto Argonauts in the CFL. First half point spread between Wisconsin and Ohio State, plus 10.5. Folks, that's a lot to give up. I've got to say, I've got to hit this. And we're going to make the Alabama over a play. Let's go to the bet tracker right now. Let us make the Alabama Vanderbilt over 59.5 total points. Let's make that a morning coffee pick. Let's jump in on that. Yeah, let's jump in on that one. That is one that we will definitely make as a morning coffee pick. Let me stop sharing as I have people here. Good morning, Stephen Batsa. How you doing, buddy? You know what? It's great to see you here on a daily basis again. I got to tell you, man, we missed you and your insight and your input, and plus you're pretty much a funny guy too. Cheers. Cheers. Hey, we're all about finding plays, right? So let's find some more plays. Yeah, glad the Giants won. Yes. Yeah. No, yes, that was huge. Man, I'm glad the Cardinals won because I got the Cardinals at like plus 155 on the money line last night. That was huge. Huge, huge, huge. Fantastic. Absolutely love it. All right, let's go back to sharing the screen. And let's go and try to find some baseball plays for today too. I've pointed out a couple of college football plays, and there's a lot. These are all in the recommended filters, and we just hit 4 of them. Boy, you know, those first quarter point spreads scare the heck out of me. Yeah, they really do. I'm not as familiar with the Purdue team, so I'm going to stay away from that. You know what? This Tulane minus 10.5 against Southern Miss, 53% chance. I think we're going to hit that. Let's go with Tulane, and let's make Tulane. Let's make it a morning coffee play too. Couple of college football morning coffee plays. It's a Saturday morning, man. Games are going to be starting in about 40-something minutes, 47 minutes. Let's go back to the positive EV page. Let's click off the recommended filters. Let's just hit the main and alternate market. Once again, 28-cent maximum market width. Let's hit refresh. And let's see what happens. All right. Things that I'm looking for. Here's a wire FI. Rockies, Padres, Twins, Angels. A wire FI of this plus 120, 18-cent market width. Plus 120 on BetMGM. Let's hit it for a half a unit. You know how I am about those wire FIs. Yes, we'll hit it for half a unit. That Argos play is still there. The Wisconsin play is still there. Now here's a play that wasn't there. The total under 64 total points between Washington and Stanford. You know what? I'm going to hit it. Let's jump on that one too. It's just unbelievable the amount of plays that you can find on the positive EV page. And with the filters, you can really wind up coming up with some great plays. Great plays. I'm going to stay away from that Tulsa. Tennessee under 37.5. You know what? I have this game. I have a video out on this game, and I've got Tennessee to win by 10. I'm going to go ahead and hit that one too. In the meantime, let's stop sharing the screen real quick and see if we've got anybody right about judging. Yep. Oh, you bet plus 265 on Caesars. Folks should probably wait for promos. Probably so. But what about Albert, Steven? What about Albert? Let's have a cheers to Albert Pujols hitting the 700 club. The greatest right-handed hitter I have ever seen in my life. And I saw Hank Aaron and I saw Willie Mays. And Hank Aaron was great. But I've never seen anybody like Albert. And Albert could come back next year and pass Babe Ruth if he wanted to. He's decided this is it. He's done. Only two players in Major League Baseball history to have 700 homers and 3,000 hits are Hank Aaron and Albert Pujols. Unbelievable. That was the story of last night. I know they're wanting Aaron Judge to do that single season record, but you know what? Albert getting to 700 was awesome. And Apple TV sure loved that, didn't they? Yeah, I'm trying to get used to this. Got to stream on different streaming services for baseball and weird. All right. And Thursday night football's on Prime now, which I'm still not happy with how that Prime broadcast sounds. It's too subdued for me. All right. Let's go to player props, change the market to player props, and let's do a maximum of 40 cents. As you can see, my 28 didn't have anything, but I hit the 40-cent market with Steven, and take a look. I've got plays. Here's one that I am going to jump on, George Springer, over 1.5 player basis, 35-cent market with, plus 122 on the no vig fair ounce. Look at this, baby. Plus 140. I know it's a 45% chance, but I got to hit it. I got to at least put a half a unit on this at plus 140. Manny Machado over 1.5 player hits. I'll stay away from that one, as I will also stay away from Corbin Burns under on strikeouts. I will go with Bo Bichette over 1.5 player basis, plus 111. No vig fair outs, 31-cent market with, plus 120. We'll hit it for half a unit. Plus 120 on what? FanDuel. So you know what? Let's click on FanDuel. And we want to show you something here very quickly. On FanDuel right now, they have a no sweat first bet up to $1,000, folks. Up to $1,000. You join FanDuel, make your deposit, place any bet up to $1,000. If you lose, you get refunded in free bets up to $1,000. Go do that now. All right. Go do that now if you haven't. I want to look at this play again real quick. As you can see, there's nothing on the under here at all. And everybody else, like the best odds you can get is minus 105, you know. And the other side is minus 125. This is an awesome play on Bo Bichette, who has been very hot lately. So that's one of the reasons I would go with Bo Bichette in that particular case. Another thing that I want to show you guys here real quick is Underdog Fantasy. Very quickly, I got to throw this out here because, you got Prize Picks. Now you got Underdog Fantasy. They're going to match your first deposit up to $100. They got daily, weekly, season-long pick 'em. They got a biggest best ball tournament, $10 million prize pool, $2 million the first place. The thing I like best is you can get 5 picks. Get 5 picks right, 20 times your money. And they got people like Mark Cuban, Adam Schefter, Kevin Durant, Matthew Dellavedova, and many more. Get it, man. Get it right now. Up to $100 back. They have a money back guarantee. If you don't love Underdog, terms and conditions do apply. All right. All right. Do we have any picks out here or not? Gophers -3. He's on Minnesota, baby. Scotty Crowell, you are. Yes, I know, man. There's a good odds for an NRFI and Mets Atlantic game. Did you ever look at that one? No, I did not. Let us go there, and we will go to that Gophers game too. We'll go to that Gophers game too. Let's go to sports. Let's go to MLB first. And that's the wrong one. I always do this. Is it the first inning run line? There it is. No. Come on, Bob. You're making yourself look bad here. First inning total runs. My goodness, why did I forget that? NRFI is right now here in Illinois -135. But look at the perfect line, the pinnacle line, -147. So yeah, it's a good play, and let's hit it. Let's make it a morning coffee pick. We're going to do it. And then you know what we're going to do? We're going to go over here to college football, and we're going to see what Scotty's got with his Minnesota team. I just got to find them. Not as easy as you might think. Lots of games. Lots and lots of games. There it is. Minnesota, Michigan State, and hold on here a second. Let me time out. What did you have? Gophers -3, and whoever the Twins are playing. All right, cool. Very good, Steven. Hey, if we could find something, we find something. All right. So Minnesota favored by 3, +100 is the perfect line. Best you can get, it looks like, is -105. -105. The better value is on the Spartans. But we're going to stick with Steven's pick. We're gonna put it in here. And let's go up here. Let's go to the bet tracker. We're going to look at everything we've hit today. All right. We're going to make Minnesota a morning coffee pick, and we're going to make the NRFI in the Mets and Athletics game a morning coffee pick. All right. Let's take a look at what we've done, folks. We've got Alabama over 59.5 points and Vanderbilt total points over 59.5. We're making that a morning coffee pick on FanDuel -104. Texas A&M first quarter point spread -0.5 on PointsBet. We've got the Argos on the money line against Ottawa. Wisconsin, we made this a morning coffee pick, did we not? No, we didn't. That's right. We were staying away from that one. Plus 10.5. First half point spread against Ohio State. Tulane, minus. There's the one we made. Minus 10.5 against Southern Miss on Caesars. A wire FI between the Twins and Angels, plus 120 on BetMGM. Washington and Stanford, under 64. That is minus 110 on BetMGM. Tennessee and Florida. Tennessee, team total under 37.5 on FanDuel. George Springer over 1.5 player basis. Tampa Bay Rays and Blue Jays game on FanDuel. Bo Bichette over 1.5 player basis, plus 120 on FanDuel. Once again, an NRFI between the A's and the Mets, minus 135 on Caesars, and Minnesota minus 3 at minus 105 on Caesars. All right, there you go, folks. That is the Morning Coffee Show on a Saturday morning. I'll be back tomorrow. Not really sure what time yet, but we'll be back to see you tomorrow. Thank you guys for showing up on a Saturday. Cheers to you. It's been a great morning, hasn't it? Bobby V, thank you for coming in. Oh, man. Oh, that's okay, Pierre. Look, it's a last-minute thing. I don't schedule it ahead of time. But thank you for showing up, brother. Does Judge hit it today? Oh, boy. I got to look. Who's pitching? That's 12:05. Pivetta against Heuerman. You know, let's take a look. How many home runs has Judge hit against Pivetta? He's 5 for 11 with 2 homers, 4 walks, and 1 strikeout in his career against this guy, against Pivetta. I say yes. Let's do it. No, let's do it. I think he does. You heard the stats. Let me give them to you one more time, and then we got to go. He's 5 for 11. That's a .455 average with 2 homers, 4 walks, and 1 strikeout in his career against Pivetta. There you go. Look for it. Just don't go nuts on it, all right? Peace. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow morning.